the room in your ears will be pound in your head and you pound it. Oh, it looks great in pink.
There.
Yeah, great. Go there, do it. Get a hold of Robert. Go do it. And we are live.
What's up?
It is an absolute pleasure. We have the beast himself, the Murder Hawk Lance Archer. We appreciate you joining us here at the Asylum.
How you guys doing today?
We're doing great. We're just getting ourselves invited in, and we'll start bringing some folks in to say hello. And then we'll start signing some stuff. If anybody wants anything, we have a ton of 8x10s available. We have one AEW flag left that can be purchased. All right, so Brandon, I see you there. Give me 1 second. All right, so we're going to get started. I'm going to bring Brandon Savage in, and he had one of your rings that I mailed in.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe I labeled it Brandon Savage. So,
all right. Hold on a sec.
Hey, Brandon, give us 1 second, man.
Good, brother.
Is that ring in the big box?
Yep.
All right, let me find it.
I sent them a large box, Brandon. Nothing of rings in there.
I just got to find a place to put everything. Is it pull it out?
Hey, Jessica, we're going to get you the link over as well. I think you have a link coming as well. Check your email. What's up, Angel? Once he gets that settled, Brandon, I'll drop out and you'll have your time, buddy.
No, you're all good, man.
Which one am I looking for again, Brandon? Brandon?
Yep, Brandon.
Just a minute.
My 2-year-old's up there doing his thing.
Oh, good. So you have lots of time.
All right. Yeah, I got it now.
All right.
How are you, buddy?
What's up, Brandon? Are you Brandon? Is that your kid?
No, my name's Brandon.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you, Brandon.
I'm Savage. That's usually the first thing everybody talks about. How are you today? So who was I guess the only question I'd really have is who was your inspiration from a professional wrestling standpoint growing up? Like who
The funny thing is like I didn't like a lot of people watch wrestling like all through their childhood, and I didn't do that. I didn't start watching wrestling. I think I was a sophomore in high school, something like that. And the guy that got me into wrestling is a guy that I work with now, and that's Sting.
Really?
He was the reason. He'd taken on the Crow persona, and I was really big into that movie, The Crow, obviously.
Right.
You know, and so when I don't even remember when, why, or where I turned on WCW Nitro and randomly saw Sting in this full Crow, look persona, and I think it just captured my attention. I was like, I love that movie. What's this about? And started watching it from there. That was kind of my inspiration was him, and I've actually been lucky enough to work with him a couple times. Because he was with TNA back when I was at TNA, because I was at TNA from 04 to 09.
Right.
And he was there, and he filmed a little movie that I got to be a part of and stuff like that. So, and he's always been, sometimes they tell you don't meet your heroes because they'll let you down. He's never let me down, man. He's always been a good dude, full of advice, full of help whenever, he had the time or chance to do so. Just cool cat all around, you know, and then to be able to actually work with him a couple different times in my career now has been really cool.
That's cool, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I think the only thing I got there is the ring. If you just want to sign it, brother, I appreciate it.
Cool. You just want it signed? You don't need it to you or to your son or anybody?
Put on there, man. I'm good for it.
So that there's the whole ring space, but there's also this little right here in the center.
Yep.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Right. Where do you want it signed?
Just sign it right there in the middle, man.
Right there in the middle? All right, cool. What color do you want? I got a plethora of them: red, white, black, green, orange, blue, purple.
Don't mean to interject real quick, Brandon, but remember that center is where the AEW sticker goes.
Good call. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do like top left corner because I'll put that.
And what color do you want?
Just how about blue? Blue sounds good.
All right, you want a paint pen or do you want like a Sharpie style?
Just Sharpie's fine.
Sharpie, okay. And it's just regular BRANDON?
Yep, that's it.
All right, cool.
I know it as a fan, I appreciate everything you and everybody else does for the business, man. I know
thank you, man.
It can be hard and we all appreciate it.
And without you guys wouldn't be existing, you know, even though we didn't really have you guys for 15 months or something like that, you know, on a full scale basis, watching it at home helped keep us going.
It was a little weird at first watching it on TV without the audience, but man, I still watch.
Imagine being in the ring without the audience.
Imagine. I can only imagine. So much, man. I appreciate you.
Make sure you can get it in your shot.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Cool.
David, as always, brother. Thank you.
Thanks, Brandon.
Appreciate the support, man. See ya. All right. While we wait for a couple other folks to come in, we'll go ahead and sign some other stuff.
Okay.
Let's see. We're gonna do. So basically, when I do it, I'm gonna tell you which one, and then I'll kind of pop it up on the screen like this, and I'll tell you what each one is.
Okay.
All right, so actually we'll bring Sven in. He's next. Hey, Sven, which 8x10 did you want? I'm going to show them to you. I'll show them to you and you can let me know, okay? That one. There's that one. This one.
Yes, this one.
You want the one with Jake?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let me find it because they're all packaged up. Hold on, man. Are you doing all right today, man?
Yes, everything good. How about you?
Very good, man. Where are you at?
I'm from Germany.
Are you in Germany now?
Yes.
Oh, how are things there?
Well, it's hard, but it's okay.
I understand.
Yes.
I've only been through your airport, man. I've never had a chance to actually visit the country.
Oh. Okay. You really miss something if you aren't in Germany.
I love food, man. And my dad, he was in the army back in the day, and he spent some time in Germany, and he always talks about how good the food was.
Yes, very good.
So just make sure this is the one you want, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What time is it in Germany?
Well, it's midnight.
Midnight? Okay, well, thank you for joining us, man.
Yes, it's such a pleasure for me to talk with you.
Your English is very good, brother.
Ah, thank you.
How do you spell your name?
Sven.
Sven. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Is it? Can you see it?
Nice. Yes, that's perfect.
Cool, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sven.
And I also have a question for you. How was your time in Japan? Because it's difficult with the language and also the culture, but you has really been a really long time there. And how was it for you?
I love Japan because, uh, for wrestling, it was the best place for me to ever wrestle. It helped me become the wrestler I am today, the Murder Hawk Monster. As far as communication, for wrestling, a lot of the Japanese wrestlers spoke enough English so that we could wrestle and it wasn't much of a problem. Plus, good professional wrestlers, I think, can wrestle without talking to each other very much, and because it's very universal, which makes the whole business sometimes easy to do. Like I can go to Japan or Mexico or Germany or anywhere, and if there's a language barrier, if they're both good wrestlers, they can kind of understand how to wrestle each other without ever talking. So that was good because almost all the wrestlers in Japan, especially at New Japan Pro Wrestling, were very, very good wrestlers. And then as far as the culture and the people, I love it. There's a lot of respect in the Japanese culture, and I was raised by a good family. My father was a good man, and he taught me to be very respectful. And because I was respectful, I was given 100 times more respect back by the Japanese people. And then, like I said to you, I love good food from everywhere around the world, and so experiencing all the different kind of Japanese foods, from sushis to raw horse meat to, just different kinds of cuisines that they presented was probably my favorite part, was getting to eat some amazing food that I don't get to eat here in the United States.
Yeah, that's true. It's nice to hear that.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
my
thank
favorite
you
part
so
of traveling.
yes, yes. Yeah, it's nice to see other countries and also the culture. It's really nice.
I think one of my biggest understandings of the world is I could come to Germany, I could go to Japan, I could go to Russia, I could go anywhere in the world, and with good food, and if you choose to drink, have a couple drinks with anybody, and you can't even speak the language to each other, but you smile at each other and you have good food and maybe some good drinks and laugh, the world is pretty much the same. Everybody just wants to be happy and with a full belly and a good drink in their hand. And I've had many dinners in Japan and other places where I could barely speak their language, they could barely speak my language, and we had the best time ever, just enjoying life.
Yes, that's perfect. Yeah, thank you so much for your time and for doing this. And
Yeah,
also
thank you,
David.
Thank you, Sven. Now you can
Thanks,
go to sleep.
Yeah,
Get some rest, man.
I
Thank you.
will.
We'll see you in a couple weeks, man, at the next one.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
All right. Our next person is Cody, and you're going to want to grab it. It's one of those flags. It's in the plastic wrap. Sorry, I did give you 4 things to open. I'm sorry. I didn't. Those flags are, when they come unraveled, they're kind of.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey, Cody, how's it going, man?
Hey, good. How you guys doing?
What's up, Cody?
Hey, Lance, how are you?
Not bad, not bad. All right, I found Cody's flag.
Awesome. You'll be the first one of hopefully many on there.
Where are you at?
That's the plan, at least. I'm from Sacramento, California.
Okay, well, hopefully we can get out to the West Coast before too long.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. There's a guy out here out in Roseville, so just by Sac. He's starting to get a couple of you guys out here. We had Sammy out probably about a month now, and then we have Penta coming out in like 2 weeks. It's a little
for
wrestling
shows?
toy shop now. So yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
doing a little autograph signing. So
That's nice. I'll actually be up in Seattle in August. So
okay.
not your area, but West Coast.
Right, West Coast. Yeah, I know we're West Coast. We're jonesing for you guys to come out here finally to California and do some shows out here for sure. Hopefully sooner than later.
Well, hopefully.
Hopefully. And then I gotta say too, I always love the rib that you give La Greca about pineapple on the pizza and all that. I always love when you're on Busted Open, the podcast, and talking about all that.
It's not a rib. It's good. He's even eaten it, and he liked
Yeah.
it. He doesn't like to
Oh,
admit
it
that he
is.
liked it, but he likes
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I love it. I mean, I absolutely love it on there. So,
it. All right. Do you just want just 2 Cody, or do you want anything else?
yeah, just 2 Cody, and then you can do Lance Archer or Murder Hawk Lance Archer, or however you want to go about it. Is
Make sure these pins work. All right.
man. So you ready for this death match this week?
It's the round 2 of the death match.
Round 2, yeah. But it's kind of be kind of a hometown show for you, right? Almost home state at least.
Yeah, it's about 45 minutes from my house.
Okay.
So this white paint pin's not working the greatest.
Okay. Or if there's a silver or.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I've got like a regular Sharpie that'll work better. All right, let's try this. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there we go. That works.
Awesome. So it's been really cool working with Jake. Is this kind of the first time you've really kind of worked with him?
Yeah.
I would say, or
worked with him. Yeah, I've known Jake for many years now. I've been on many different little shows with him, and different autograph signing stuff and stuff like that. But actually, working with him and him, side by side. Just show you this real quick. Can you see it?
Let's see. Oh, yep, that's awesome.
There you go. The sunlight's coming, but it's there.
Yeah, no, that pops with the silver on it. Yep.
Yeah, the silver worked much better. I thought the white paint pen would work, but this material, the silver, worked good.
Awesome.
Cool, man. Yeah, Jake's been great, man. I think the one thing that he's helped me the most with has been my ability to get on a microphone and speak confidently. I figured out how to be the Murder Hawk Monster in the ring. I know how to kick somebody's ass, but as far as
the size and the talent in the ring was there, right? That was already there.
He's helped me tremendously with just getting on the microphone and expressing that through words as well.
Sure. Yeah, and I watch stuff with Drake because, of course, I grew up watching Jake, but now being older and watching his stuff, the promos and stuff, and just how, like he talks about, is talking calmly, slowly, kind of almost more sadistic. It's kind of cool.
Yep, very much.
So yeah, no, he's a good one to learn from, definitely.
For sure, absolutely.
But yeah, man. Well, hey, I'll let you go and get at the next one. But just want to say thank you and good luck this week, and hope to see you guys out here.
For sure, man. Thanks, Cody.
Thanks, Cody.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, buddy. See you.
All right. Thank you, David. Yep. Have a good one.
All right. So our next 2 guests coming in both got flags as well. So just to give and I think we figured out the good pen to use on it. So
yeah, that silver works good.
All right, Randy, you're up next, buddy.
All right. Hey, Lance. How's it going, man?
What up, Randy?
Good to meet you, man. Got to meet Jake down here in Dothan at the CCW reunion.
Where'd you get to meet him at?
Dothan, Alabama. They have a CCW reunion Dennis Gale puts on.
Okay. What your name's Randy what?
Don't put my name on there if you don't mind. Just put yours, some kind of...
The flags have like a sticker on them. I'm just trying to find one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Randy Waters.
Yep, I got yours.
Okay, beautiful. But whenever you go to sign it, if you don't mind just putting your signature and whatever inscription you want, Murder Lock, Lance, something,
Cool.
You know, it's up to you, man. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping you'll get to come down here to Dothan one time to the reunion. Bring Jake back.
Where
We
you at
actually
again?
got.
Where you at again?
I'm in Panama City, Florida, but
Oh yeah,
they
yeah.
have it. They have it in Dothan, Alabama,
Okay.
and it's a CCW reunion. They bring all the CCW guests back and a couple others that comes
Okay.
along with them. Yeah. Which I got to meet Jake there and he got to sign my wrestling belt, so that was kind of neat.
Very cool. Yeah, your Panama City is the only place I ever did spring break at into my whole time in college and stuff.
Where did you go?
Just Panama City Beach. That's all I knew.
Okay, did you go to Club La Vila?
We did go to Club La Villa. That was kind of cool. Like just knowing the history of WCW running the spring break bash or whatever that was there. So
About what year was that? I was a bouncer at Club La Vila for about 9.5 years.
I want to say 98.
I was there at that time.
98 or 99, yeah.
Yeah, I was there in that time frame. I was down in the Posh, the room that had 2 beds and a stripper pole, and then they had the pool on the outside. A lot of people went out to the pool area.
Yeah, I think they had one room that had like techno and house music, and that was my favorite. And I think that's where I spent most of my time. It was a smaller room because there was a lot less people in there. Most people were on that main floor with the hip hop and current music.
Did you go upstairs, like up some stairs to get into it?
I remember it being downstairs.
Okay, that was the underground.
Right,
we had 2 techno rooms. There's one called the Pussycat Lounge and one that was called the Underground.
I was down in the underground then because I remember going downstairs for it.
And that was the true techno. All the DJs from down there was really into that era. So,
that was where I was at. So I was having fun down there.
Yeah, I actually got to meet Hulk Hogan there and bounce for him when Brooke came through, did her TV spot. Yeah, it's kind of funny. We threw Knobs out the next day because he was giving some alcohol to some girls, and he got me in a chokehold as we're throwing them out. It was funny. It was one of those improvs he did, and I didn't even realize he was going to do it, but he put a chokehold on me, and they got the picture, so it was a pretty good picture.
Knobs is a character, man.
Yes, he is. real life character,
to say the least.
Yeah. Well, Hogan threw him in the pool that day, so yeah, that's kind of funny. and the best part is I got it all on video and pictures. So.
Oh wow!
That was
old
pretty
VHS
cool.
then back then.
Just about, yeah. Oh, so yeah, we had many people come through there.
Can you see that?
Yes, beautiful.
Nice.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And it's good to see you, and you know that you're with Jake and bringing Jake back into the spotlight. We love seeing all y'all. Yeah.
Thanks, Randy.
I appreciate everything you do. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Randy.
See ya.
Have a good day, man.
All right. Our next person is Mr. John Perry. He also had a flag.
Okay.
You're up, Mr. Perry, Mr. AEW's big fan.
Yeah. Hey, how are you going?
What up, man?
What's up? I met you in New York. I hope AEW comes to Madison Square Garden. That's where I live.
Yeah, we hope so too, man. I mean, who knows? And I know we got the Arthur Ashe thing coming up in September, but as far as MSG, who knows?
So I can meet my other icon that's in AEW.
Who's that?
DMD, Dr. Britt Baker.
I'm sure she'll absolutely be there.
Yes. Because I wish there was like a signing that I could get her to sign the flag too. I wish there was. But Chelsea Green's coming up. Isn't Chelsea from AEW? Or
What's your name again, brother?
John Perry.
John, I got your flag. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Okay. I can't wait for Fighter Fest this Wednesday too.
Me too, man. I got a score to settle with old John Moxley there.
Yep, and then Britt Baker has her match versus, I'm trying to think her name.
Nyla Rose.
Yeah, for the title.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I won't be watching that because I'm gonna be concentrating on kicking John's ass. So.
No, you better beat him for me. May I follow you on Twitter? Because a lot of people ask that.
I'm sorry, what?
May I follow you on Twitter?
Oh, yeah, you can follow me for sure.
Okay.
John, do you want anything on this flag other than to John?
Anything you put.
All right, man. Any questions, John?
Nope. Because I got to get ready for a little while. There's another wrestling tonight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit. You got a little time.
Yeah, because somebody's returning that used to be in WCW. Speaking of WCW.
Oh, really? Who's that?
Goldberg. Yeah.
I recently got asked by a friend of mine to say hello to Goldberg, and I'm like, he doesn't work for me, man. He doesn't work in my company.
I know. He never worked for AEW, but he did TNA.
Cool, man. John, I'm going to show you your signature real quick just so you see that it happened.
Okay, thank you.
Got it?
Yep. Thank you, David.
Thanks, John. Enjoy Raw, man. See ya.
I am.
All right. We have Mr. Archie coming in next. He got, we'll give him this 8x10.
Okay, cool.
You're up, sir.
Hey, David. Lance, it's a pleasure to meet you.
What up, man?
I've been following your career since you first started, and I loved you with Jimmy Rave in Impact, I have to say.
That's not when I first started, though.
No, I know that, but
give me a first started detail, and I'll tell you if you've really been following me since.
You were known as it wasn't Vance Archer.
Oh, no, you're not going back far enough.
No, I know. I can't. I'm puzzled right now because I'm in front of you. But I have to say that your work in New Japan with David Hart Smith was unbelievable. I didn't get to meet you, but I was at an indie show that you were at in Rahway, New Jersey, because that's where I'm from.
Okay.
When you were wearing the Michael Myers mask, and I popped when it was you.
Jersey Alpha, right?
Yep. It was when I saw it was you under the mask. It could only be him. It was perfect.
I couldn't get the damn jumper off because it was too small.
we couldn't tell in the crowd well. So
I was trying to be a badass and take it off all cool, and I was like, it's not coming off, so I'm stuck.
When there was rumor that you were coming to all elite with Jake, I couldn't have been happier because Jake was one of my favorites when I was a kid growing up, and you've been one of my favorites in my adult years. So to have you two guys together, it's awesome.
Cool, man. What's your name again, brother?
Archie, Archie.
All right. And this is the one you wanted, correct?
Yes, sir. Cool. So just a quick question.
What's up, buddy?
Are you... I mean, I know if you win the IWGP US title, are you headed back to New Japan, or is that strictly you're going to be defending it like Moxley is in the States?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, nobody, unless you have a pre-existing visa, can go to Japan.
Right.
So, when I beat John and become the new IWGP US champion.
Right, of course.
If they so want me to come to Los Angeles and defend it there, then that's probably what I'll end up doing.
All right. Well, any chance of you popping up in Impact with that Forbidden Door being open and all those?
I think there's absolutely a chance. I'm not saying that it's going to happen because I don't know. Like right now, I'm just concentrating on everything I'm doing with AEW, and it's the cool thing about everything in wrestling right now. I mean, obviously, you think if anybody was watching like Impact this last weekend,
Oh yeah.
Was it Chelsea Green who just appeared on both ROH and Impact? And you know, obviously Jay White popped up. The other night at the pay-per-view. So, I mean, like I said, that the forbidden doors in pretty much all the companies are open except for one. And
right.
I think that's okay because I think it makes it fun for the fans that are
I
watching.
think so too.
Check it out, man.
That is awesome. Lance, thank you so much. Good luck this Wednesday at Fighter Fest. I can't wait to see you with the United States title around your waist.
Damn right, man. Thank you.
All right.
And Archie, his name when he debuted, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, was Dallas.
No, you are wrong.
No, that's in him. That was it. That was in TNA when he.
So I was wrong
Rock
then.
and Rave.
All right.
That's what I'm saying when they said they've been following me my whole career. Like I used to get a lot of hate.
I thought I was close on that one.
I used to get a lot of hey, will you follow me on Twitter? I'm like, yes, if you can name all the names I've used in wrestling and in order. And people, you know, they'll try to Google it, and unfortunately, you know, like Wikipedia has so many wrong things on there.
Right.
It doesn't have them correctly. So yeah.
Well.
I'm not gonna give the answer because
no. I understand.
We'll figure it out.
We'll definitely figure it out. David, thank you for this opportunity into the Asylum. I'm repping our squad with my shirt. And Lance, thank you again. My granddaughter wants to say hi real quick.
What up, granddaughter?
All right. Thank you guys again.
Thanks Archie. See ya. All right. So we have Kiera and Carly coming in next. They got your 8x10 with you holding the U.S. Championship.
Okay.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I need to get more of those made because I used to have some on the independents, and those were always the best seller.
Well, just let us know. We can send you a ton of those.
Okay. Well, now I got to find it.
Let's just make sure he printed that one for you. He might have put the Jake and the Archer one in the place of it, which is okay.
I got some.
Hello.
Hi guys. Hi.
What up?
How are you?
Not bad. You?
We're doing good. We got some excited AEW fans here. This girl has been looking forward to this for a long time.
Yeah.
What's your name?
This is Kira.
Kira. That's one of my young niece's name as well.
Yeah. Kira, and then we have Carly right here.
Kira and what?
Carly.
Carly. Nice to meet you, Kira and Carly.
Yep. So Kira wants to know, what were you asking? What was asking? She wants to know how bad you're going to beat John Moxley on Sunday.
It's not Sunday. It's
Wednesday. On Wednesday. I'm sorry. Good Lord.
He'll feel like it's all the way through Sunday after I get done with it.
Yeah. And then my little one wants to know, what was it that got you into wrestling?
You know, I played football all through like high school and tried to play in college, and that was my first like dream, was to play football, you know, professionally. And then I got out of football because there was a lot of silliness going on, to say the least. And I was a fan of wrestling. I've been watching it, and I knew a guy in Austin, Texas, who had a wrestling school, and they knew I was a wrestling fan, and so they kind of introduced us and went out and did a tryout. It hurt more than anything that I've ever done in my life, and I tried to not go, and he kind of backed me into a good corner because obviously 21 years later, I'm still doing it and doing decent at it, I guess.
That's awesome.
So it's been a fun ride.
Yes, it sounds like it. Are you excited to be matched, like working with John Moxley? Like, he seems like he would be a pretty awesome guy to work with.
Well, this will be our third match because he actually beat me for this IWGP US Championship that we're fighting for on Wednesday a year and a half ago in Tokyo. You know, and then the world kind of shut down and things slowed down. Then he and I had a AEW Championship match back in October, I believe it was, or November, during for AEW's anniversary show, and he got me then too. So I have some revenge on my mind, to say the least.
Yes, it's your turn.
Yeah,
both the titles and for, you know, I need to get the numbers closer, get closer to that even number, and stop being on the losing end with him.
I'm sure you'll get him this time.
Damn right.
Yes. So
right,
if you could make that 8x10 just out to Kira and Carly.
Okay. Now is it Kira Kiera?
It's Keirra.
Okay.
And then
So
Carly
spell
is
that again, please.
That's Keirra.
Keirra. Okay.
Yep. And then Carly is Karlie.
Karlie.
Yep.
Cool.
And apparently our 17-year-old cat wants to meet you as well. Well, thank you so much for doing this.
Just show y'all that it's signed. It's hard to see sometimes with the light.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Cool. Good to meet you guys. Tune in
Yes,
Wednesday
you
night.
too.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
David. Thank you, Asylum. See you later.
All right, Miss Lady Hawk, you're next. I don't see your camera, and there you go. Perfect. All right, I have you down for a collage, but there's a couple of them, so you can let me know which one you wanted. I'll show you them each, and you can pick.
Okay.
There's this one with the everybody dies on the top corner.
Wait, I'm gonna put my glasses on because I can't see nothing.
Okay. There's this one with everyone dies. This one with Murder Hawk, and then we have this one with just a collage of
I want that one because I don't think I got that one.
the one that's up now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I got that one. I got so many. My unofficial best friend.
How are you doing today?
I can't complain. I'm breathing.
You're breathing. Yeah, that's usually a good thing.
That is usually the best thing, right? How you doing?
I'm good. Is this the one you wanted? It's got a.
You could give me that one. Yeah, that's good.
I didn't know there's a couple different versions of stuff. David, was that the right one?
See if you see this one. I think she liked this one.
Okay.
Well, show me the other ones.
Okay, I'll show you the other two. There's that one.
That's
and that one.
No, I have one that looked like that one already. Give me the one you just signed. The one you was holding up, Lance.
All right, so it's that one. Okay.
That one's fine. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But you already know how to sign my pictures, right? We done did this.
What do you want me to put on this time, though?
You could put to Lady Hawk, my best friend. No. Yeah. Just make it nice, I guess. It's gonna go on my plethora of your stuff because I think I have almost all of it. And tell Tony I need more merch because I haven't bought anything since I bought your last shirt.
Well, I would say keep an eye out this Wednesday.
Okay. I got my credit card ready. Oh wait, and I also need some more. I also need some more ring worn gear. I think I won the other one already.
I'm trying to make this work. Some of these pins don't work so great. Different materials.
Okay.
Pen and ink stuff. It's not the pen doesn't work; it's the materials and stuff.
Do y'all ever come like have venues close to Ocala, Florida?
I mean, I'm sure. Like as we keep going and things keep moving, we're coming back to Jacksonville. At the beginning of the month.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jacksonville's a stretch. I'm 3 hours from there.
Yeah. I don't know how they're viewing Florida right now, just because, like I said, we were there for so long doing so much, so I'm guessing a lot of the stuff they're trying to do is to get out of Florida.
Yeah.
But just like I said, because we were in Jacksonville, and even though Jacksonville's, like you said, 3 hours in comparison to everyone else around the country, that's close,
Yeah. Not close considering that I have to work shit ton of hours and then gotta drive 3 hours.
It's closer than every other state, though. That's the point.
Yeah. Oh, and I was one of the ones who figured out all the names.
Yes,
Remember?
I remember.
That was many, many eons ago now. Don't ask me because I don't remember. But Dallas wasn't the first one, was it?
No, it was not.
It was Shadow, wasn't it?
It was.
Yes, it was.
Actually, Shadow was not my first name. It was one of my first names.
What it was? Shadow, Dallas, Lance.
No, see?
What? I'm wrong again? See? That's why I said don't ask me. Oh, yes. Love it.
It was Lance, but there was a different name that was connected to it.
What? Lance Rock?
Nope.
Come on, because I got them all right here. Lance Hoyt, Lance Rock, Lance Archer,
No,
Lance Steele.
There you go.
Oh, Lance Steele.
Don't play with me, Lance. You know I know everything.
No, you didn't know. See,
it's on this book.
But I got you. But you didn't say it first.
I didn't say it first because it was at the bottom. Because that was the day when you had me do it like 85 times.
Well, thanks for coming in, Miss Lady Hawk.
Thank you. Yes, Miss Lady Hawk.
Good seeing you.
Thank you.
See ya. Thank you.
All right, Lance. See you later.
All right, we got Randy coming back. He got one of those bigger prints, the 11 by 14s.
Okay, are they all the same? The bigger prints?
Yeah, they're all the same. I'll pop it up on the screen. It's this one.
Yeah.
They're all the same. Hey, Randy,
Yes.
welcome again.
Hey, how's it going, man? Sorry about that. I totally forgot I got the big picture as well.
It's all right.
Got to get everything you can get at times.
Yeah, for sure.
And I do got a question for you.
What's up?
How
man?
did you get up with Jake the Snake? Yeah. How did y'all end up getting together?
When I first was having conversations with AEW about what was going to go on and what was going to happen, I was just brought up that, they were wanting to put a manager with me, which was a smart idea considering I'd been in Japan for nearly a decade at that point. And, a couple names were thrown at me, including Jake's. And I just felt like, Jake and I would be a good fit with, the size, style, his ability to talk, things like that. I felt they matched the Murder Hawk Monster the best. And, they agreed, and kind of the rest is history.
Well, I agree. It worked very well.
Do you want this one just signed, or you want your name on it, or what do you want?
Yeah, not my name, just signed. And if you want to put some kind of inscription on that one, I appreciate it.
Just trying to figure out the best place to sign this.
But yeah, I think y'all two was, working together, ended up doing really, really well. Y'all was a good match.
Yeah.
Like you said, the style and everything, it works out really, really well.
Yep. He can cut a promo like no other, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. You can see it?
Yes. All right. I appreciate it. That's going to go up on the wall.
Thanks, Randy. We appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one.
Later, Randy. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, man.
Go right ahead, man. All right, while he does that, I'll show some of the stuff that we have available. Still, if you guys want to grab a meet and greet, there's a little bit of time left to come talk to Lance. Here are the 8x10s that we have. We have Everybody Dies. We have Murder Hawk, Lance Archer. We have the collage of Lance, a bunch of his other names. I wonder if one of those is Mr. Steele there. We have U.S. Champion. And then we have a special order that we didn't make very many of because we wanted to make it special. Him with Jake the Snake Roberts, which you can get signed by both later on. We also have a bigger 11 by 14 print made by Kakan. It's a beaut. And it's only $40 to come in and do the meet and greet with Lance. The one with him and Jake is $30 to get signed. So if you want one, Miss Lady Hawk, we can get it done for you. Here is that. Actually, because you purchased one already, with the Jake one, it depends on when we're gonna get them back. Basically, you can just get that one done when you see Jake on your own. we might not have him back for a little bit. All right, so we're just going to go through some stuff. We have a few questions in the chat, and then we'll go through some stuff that needs to be signed of some of the folks that couldn't make it in.
Okay.
So we're going to start. We have one of the rings.
Okay.
It might be labeled to what, Mang Yang. The one in the package that I didn't take out, that one Steve Martinez's, if that helps any. The rest, I think I took them all out of the packaging for you to try to make life a little easier, because those things have stickers and posts and all types of other crap on them.
Yeah, none of them, I don't think any of them have names on them.
And that's okay, because they're all the same then. We can just go through them and you can just pick one.
All right.
That's not the end of the world. They're all brand new, all coming fresh out of the box. So
who's this for?
We're just going to sign this one.
Okay.
It's for Wamang. And he just wants you to, any color you pick, and up on the left corner. Yeah, these guys are going to start taking them to all their shows and get them signed by everybody.
Left corner?
Yep. There you go, Wamang. That's yours. Perfect. All right. While we're doing that, we have a question. Someone said, Lance, you're my favorite wrestler on AEW. My question is, who is your favorite person to wrestle?
The one I'm beating.
Moxley.
Yeah, this Wednesday it'll be Moxley because I'm beating his ass. I don't know. I've had 21 years of wrestling, many different companies, hundreds, if not thousands, of different opponents. I've had a lot of fun in different ways. I mean, if we're talking AEW, I think my best match to date with AEW was with Ray Phoenix, and he's just so amazingly good that it's hard. You have to, in my opinion, you have to be really bad to have a bad match with Ray Phoenix. And he and I were able to go out there and put on a really cool classic big versus little men type thing. He was flying and going and running and gunning, and I was blasting and slamming the crap out of him, and it came out of my favor in the end. And I think it just made a lot of fun for us, me more so because I won, and then for the fans that were watching, absolutely.
All right, there you go, AJ. All right, our next one is going to be this 8x10.
Okay.
And you're just going to make it to Dan and sign it.
All right. The Everybody Dies one, is that the one you should pull up?
Yep. That one.
Yeah.
I'll leave them up a little longer because I forget you're on a smaller iPad.
No, I just make sure. And this is to
Dan.
To Dan.
There you go, Dan. Perfect. All right. Our next one is actually he came backstage. It's going to be one of the Lance Hoyt figures.
Okay.
And I believe I labeled it Dan Gleason. I know they were wrapped pretty good. You're up, Dan. 1 second. He's getting it for you. He's having fun with the giant box.
No biggie at all. No biggie.
Yeah, he's having a ton of fun with the box I sent.
I got it.
How you doing, Lance?
What's up, Dan?
Nothing much. I'm glad to meet you. I've watched your career from beginning to now, and it's just gotten better. And my question for you is those Japanese guys. I love watching you in Japan. I mean, just to watch a big guy go over there and just kick him in the face. I mean, but which one packs a punch? Suzuki?
Suzuki, I think if he gets pissed at you, can probably be one of the hardest hitters out there. But, I think all of them, they definitely know what they're doing. They definitely know how to bring the pain, to say the least. One of the things I hated getting hit with was Kojima's lariat. And, he tried to take your teeth out every time he hit you with that thing. I think he succeeded.
Yeah. Is the wrestling is it a lot more stiffer over there than over here? Is it a lot more physical?
I like physical. I'm stiff as hell as myself, so I didn't really notice it because I enjoyed all that stuff. I'm not a pretty boy when I step in the ring. I'm there to hurt people.
Oh, no. And what you did to Lambert, man, that was the best. Oh, man, that guy just has a mouth. I just, yeah. Dude, that was
I agree.
Oh, dude, dude, he looks so, I know is set, but then he needed to be hit. Yeah.
Am I just signing this to you, Dan?
Yeah, to Dan, yeah. I can't wait to get your AEW figure when it comes out, and then I'll get that one signed too. I'm a big fan. And I'm glad to see you were able to have Jake with you.
Yep.
And
do you want Lance Hoyt on this, by the way?
Oh no, you can put Archer. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me at all.
It's your figure, bro. What do you want?
Lance Archer's fine. Lance Archer is fine. Yep.
I added a little Hoyt at the bottom to it, so.
Oh, cool, man.
It's in blue pin, so it'll stay longer on here, but it's on there.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing this, and I hope to meet you live one day. I mean, like I say, you're one of my favorites, and I can't wait to meet you.
Thanks, brother.
Cool. Thank you, Gold. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Dan. Take it easy, bro.
Thanks, Dan. All right. Our next person is Brian Santoro. That's really cool. I love that game.
Well, you know the connection here, right?
Let me see the end of it.
You don't need to know the end of it. What's one of the characters I had portrayed in TNA, bro?
Oh, wow. Huh.
Oh, see?
You're stumping me left and right today.
Ask your fans, man.
I bet Shiv knows.
It's the Rock and Rave connection.
No, you said it wrong.
Oh, see? He stumped you too.
I said it wrong, but I knew it was that.
Rock and Rave infection.
Infection, yeah.
There you go. He's getting us today, Shiv.
He is.
He's like, you say you followed me, you need to know all these answers.
That's actually one of the ones that most people remember about my TNA career, though.
Yeah. All right, so Brian got the U.S. champion one. You're up, Brian. Brian. Yep.
Brian.
Hey, David. Hey, Lance. How you doing?
What up, Brian?
Not much. How are you doing?
Good.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Where you at?
I live in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I enjoy watching your matches on AEW, especially that you have Jake the Snake Roberts with you, and I think that's very cool.
Thank you, man. Yeah, Jake's an amazing human being, man. It's good seeing him in a good place, and he's had some demons in the past, and he's gotten through them, and he's doing his thing, man, helping me tremendously.
Yeah, he was actually on here I don't know, was it a year or so ago? I talked to him through this
cool
autograph signing live virtual. It was cool.
Cool.
Yeah. So, did you always want to be a wrestler?
No, when I first was a kid and going through high school and my first years in college, I wanted to play football. That was my main goal was to play professional football, and it really didn't work out. And when I got out of football, I was just kind of bouncing at a club and kind of fiending for something to do athletically. And I had become a pro wrestling fan. There was a wrestling school in Austin, Texas. Got introduced, and kind of the rest is history. 21 years ago.
Wow. Well, did you have any favorite wrestlers you looked up to or like watching when you were fans?
Yeah, this was asked before too. Sting. Sting was the reason I got into the business because he was doing the Crow persona when I kind of really started watching wrestling, and I was a big fan of that movie, and so he captured my attention, and he was kind of the reason I started becoming a faithful fan, and then later got into the business myself, and it's been really cool because I got to work with him in TNA and now in AEW. So.
Oh, that's all. Yeah, I love that he's in AEW now. That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's good seeing him.
What do you want on this, Brian?
You can just make it out to Brian, whatever you want to put. That'll be fine. That'll be cool. I love that picture. Did you actually have the U.S. title? Was that part of AEW or that was somewhere else?
This title?
Yeah, the U.S. title.
This is in Japan, where it's the IWGP U.S. title. It's New Japan's title.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
it was okay.
No, it's not AEW's. It's New Japan Pro Wrestling. It's part of that open door that exists right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. It looks cool though.
Yeah, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Unfortunately, with the world being kind of shut down as it is, it's a harder thing to do right now. But they do have their U.S. brand. They run shows out of Los Angeles and they broadcast it on New Japan World and stuff like that. But yeah, the U.S. He actually beat me for this title January 4th, 2020 at the Tokyo Dome at their basically their version of WrestleMania. It's called Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah. I think
this is my. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Jericho showed up. I've done a few before he got there, but Jericho showed up and helped put the Wrestle Kingdom on the U.S. map more than it had ever been before. Because a lot of people followed Jericho and they followed his journeys, and we were actually the first company outside of WWE that he'd ever worked for since his WCW days. So it was a big deal.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. Is this just BRIAN?
Yes, BRIAN. What an I. Yep. Well, that looks awesome. Thank you. Awesome.
Thanks for coming in, Brian. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you too. Good seeing you, David. Have a good night, guys.
Later,
you too,
Brian.
man. See ya.
Okay.
All right, let's see. We got Steve backstage. What did Steve get? Okay. We have another ring, and it's the one in the plastic still.
Oh, the one that's still all done up?
Yeah.
This one?
Yep. Hey, Steve, give Lance a second. He's got to blow through your plastic.
Oh, sure, yeah. The ring's already signed by a few other people, so.
So you want me to scratch them out? Is that what you want me to do?
You could write over Dustin's name. He wrote really big, so. How you doing, Lance?
Not bad. Yourself?
I'm good. I'm at work right now, just on a 20-minute break here. So
we'll get you in and out then.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to jump in and say hi and say thank you for doing this.
Oh wow, Steve, you had him sign it on the outside, not on the inside?
Yeah, I had him sign the outside of it.
Oh, okay.
So okay. You did yours different.
Okay.
Yeah, I had Ty Connie was the first one. She was going to open it, and I yelled at her not to. So
you yelled at Ty Conte?
I know.
I'm okay with that now because she tried to say that In-N-Out is a better burger than Whataburger. So you better not say
No. I'm from Chicago, and every time I go down south to Texas or whatever, I have to eat Whataburger, mushroom and Swiss. That is my go-to. So I wish we had Whataburger up here.
I could swear I think a Chicago-based company bought Whataburger, so it's going to probably be up there pretty soon.
Yeah, well, we finally got Hardee's up here, so that was a Southern company. But other than In-N-Out, I didn't like it at all when I tried it.
Now, I will say I don't mind In-N-Out. I'll eat it. It's a good burger. But when it just as far as size, taste, and choice, Whataburger kills everybody.
Yeah, I love Whataburger. So just a quick question. When in TNA, you had the Rock and Rave there with one of my favorites, Christy Hemme.
Okay, see, I just brought this out, and they couldn't figure out.
Oh, there it is.
There you go. Boom. I even have the top hat in here somewhere.
Yeah. So how'd you like your run in TNA?
It was okay. It was one of those things that it could have been better. I mean, I had 5 years there. I made a lot of good friends. One of my best friends just in life in general, Monty Brown. So it's one of those things that, I enjoyed my time. I've enjoyed my time everywhere I've had a chance to go. I just feel like things could have been better in every place. And I feel like it was that way in TNA. It was that way in WWE. Japan was amazing for me. And AEW has been amazing for me so far. So hopefully my career ends on a huge high note in comparison to where it started and where it was.
Yeah, I didn't see much of your Japan days, but I've seen some old matches, and I absolutely love your current run in AEW. So
thanks, man. I'll show you that real quick. There, it's right on that corner.
All right, thank you, sir.
Right there.
Sweet. So, do you work back and forth in Japan and AEW now?
Nobody can go to Japan right now. I mean, there's if guys have visas that existed before the pandemic, they can still go, but the country's not issuing any new visas. So, whereas before everything shut down, guys could get short-term visas, 3-month visas, things like that, and we're able to go back and forth. Right now, none of that exists. Only the guys who had full-time visas, that were with the company prior to everything shutting down, were able to keep theirs.
Okay. All right. Well, Lance, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule for doing this, and go kick Moxley's ass on Wednesday.
That's the plan, man.
Thanks,
all right,
Steve.
man. All right, you have a good one. Thanks, Dave.
Wow, that was different. He's the first one I've seen doing the outside of the ring.
Yeah, that's why I was like trying to figure out how to open it, and then you recognized that it was on the outside, and I'm like, oh crap, I wasn't even looking at that.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's because I didn't open it. I just left it in his plastic because he wrapped it so good.
Right.
All right. So our next one we're going to get signed is once again the U.S. champ belt from Japan, just so everyone knows.
Yeah. I think most know, but
Yeah. And we're going to make that out to Cliff, Cliff, and then you'll just sign it.
Is Cliff coming on with us or no?
No, we're going to do some more now of folks that couldn't make it.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to figure out which ones work best on different.
Yeah, I guess we should have sent you some more Sharpies too. I think those are a little bit smoother than the paint pens sometimes, but I'm a big lover of paint pens.
Yeah, the paint pens will stay longer, so. All right, we'll try this gold one. And Cliff, Cliff.
Yep. You're welcome, Steve. No problem, man. And then we had another question. I'll pop it up on the screen.
All right. Hold on. You want me to show this one to the camera?
Yeah, we'll plop it up. There you go, Cliff. Sorry you couldn't make it in with us. There you go. Right, we had a fan question. He said, has Lance ever been in the ring with Congo Kong? I want to see that match so bad. I think it would be such a fantastic match.
No, I haven't, man. Yeah, and I would like to be in the ring with him as well. I've seen some of his stuff. I think he's, surprisingly amazing, in a great way. I think I try to do that with people. They don't expect sometimes they don't expect something from me, and I'm able to do things, and I think he does the same thing, and I think it'd be fun for us to both step in the ring, do some stuff that nobody expected to see, and everybody go, wow, that was awesome.
I think you can get in the ring with anybody right now, to be honest with you.
I try, man.
All right, our next one is going to be for Mr. Kevin. Let me pull up the 8x10 for you. It's going to be this one.
Okay.
And he'd like you to put, thanks for supporting the Murder Hawk monster, and just sign it. No personalization.
What?
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks for supporting.
We just want you to sign it and then put thanks for supporting the Murder Hawk monster. Okay. Sorry, it totally sounded like I was saying sign, no personalization too.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was like that's
what? Unique.
All right. So thanks for supporting the Murder Hawk monster.
Yep. All right, there you go, Kevin. Sorry you couldn't be with us.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, our next one will be the 8x10 collage. It'll be this one here. And we'll make that to Zach, Z-A-C-H, and you'll just sign it.
Z-A-C-H?
Yep, you got it.
These silver pins are great until they stop working 5 minutes after you start using them.
Oh, I think we had that problem with one of them when we were with Kurt the other day too. So we went to white, and then those lasted for a little bit, and then we had to open a new pack.
Yeah.
And they're not cheap either. That's the sad part.
Yeah. Like I said, they work great for a little bit, and then as soon as they stop working, they're the trash.
Which one did Ron want?
All right, here's Zach's.
There you go, Zach. Sorry you couldn't be with us. That came out nice, though.
Yeah, I'd switched to the white. So.
All right. Our next one will be 8x10 with the U.S. belt. And he'll have you sign it to Nate and just sign it. N-A-T-E. There you go, Nate. Sorry you couldn't be with us. All right, our next one will be, I'll pull it up on the screen for you. It'll be this one, Everybody Dies. And he just wants you to sign it, and that's it. If you want to add any inscriptions, that's up to you. There you go. Sorry you couldn't be with us. Our next one will be that same exact 8x10. He'd like you to sign it to Harold, H-A-R-O-L-D, and then your signature.
H-A-R-O-L-D?
Yep, you got it. Brittany says you are literally so nice.
Only when I'm paid to be.
Nick says best odd option of food to add peanut butter on.
Best odd option? I don't know, man. I mean, the tuna one seems to throw so many people off. So
Tuna. Never had that before. There you go, Harold. Sorry you couldn't be with us. All right, our next one. Did you have any? Did he print any with the middle finger?
I haven't seen any.
Okay, so we'll go with. If you don't, we'll pick a different one.
Yeah, I haven't. In all these, I haven't seen that one.
Did somebody print one with the middle finger, David?
I don't know.
Maybe
we probably might have chose the Jake with him over it. Maybe.
I think the Murder Hawk collage may have him giving the finger. I just don't remember if it does or not.
There was one where he's flipping Moxley off. I thought we might not have went with that one.
Yeah, I don't see that one.
Okay, so we'll just go with the one with Jake.
Okay.
And he would like you to write to Javier, Javier. And he'd also like you to write Everybody Dies. There you go, Javier. Perfect. All right, our next guy got 2 of them. And he picked this collage here.
Okay.
And then he picked the one with Jake.
Okay.
And on both, he'd like you to write to Josiah.
Okay. How are you going to spell that one for me?
Josiah.
Josiah.
Yep, and then just sign it. Same thing on the other one as well. Ron Sutton said, thank you. He met you in Baltimore, and thanks for taking care of Frank the Clown.
I dumped his ass.
There you go, Josiah. Sorry you couldn't be with us. Thank you. Next one will be an 8x10 with the US belt.
Okay.
And that'll be to Randall, Randall, and just sign.
RAN.
Let me make sure he has 2 L's. I'm glad you asked. 1 second. He might have only 1 L. Nope, 2 L's. Randall. It's always good to check just to be safe.
For sure.
Brittany said, can you give her a shout out, and are you on Elevation tonight?
Who asked for that? Brandy?
Brittany.
Brittany, I'm sorry, Brittany. Yes, I'm on Elevation. And what's up, Brittany? Probably already aired, actually.
All right, our next one is the 8x10 with Jake.
All right.
We're going to make that to Chas, Chas.
Chas.
Yep. And then signed. There you go, Chas. Perfect. All right, our next one is, I'll pull it up on the screen. This guy got 2 of them.
Okay, which ones?
He got the collage, this one.
Okay.
And then he got the one with the US belt.
All right.
And you'll sign both to Rob and then signed.
ROB?
Yep, you got it. I see it. Clifford will bring you in a second. We already did your 8x10, but we'll bring you in and let you say hello. Looks like we're on the road with Cliff. There you go, Rob. All right, Cliff, we did your 8x10. You can just come on in and say hello. How's it going, Cliff?
Oh, great. Are we back in? Are we in yet?
What up, man? You froze up on us, I think.
Oh, man, Cliff's got a rough connection. Keep trying, Cliff. We'll keep going and wait for you. Maybe we'll get him back up again. All right, our next one is the Everybody Dies 8x10. That'll be this one.
Yeah.
And we'll make that to Adam and just sign it.
ADAM?
Yep, you got it. After that one, I think Cliff got it fixed. We'll see what's up. There you go, Adam. Perfect. All right.
Round 2, Cliff.
He dropped out again. Oh, there he is. Let's see if we get it. Let's see if we can get him. All right, Cliff, try again.
Okay, can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. What's up, Cliff? You keep freezing up, Cliff. You have to find some Wi-Fi, brother.
Oh, man. Cliff, we'll be on for a few more minutes if you want to pull over and get stationary, man. No.
It's cutting out pretty bad, brother.
Yeah, we'll give him another shot. We'll keep going. The next one will be the one with the U.S. belt.
All right.
And we're going to do to Ethan.
E-T-H-A-N.
Yep, you got it. And he'd like you to write all the best former IGP U.S. champ.
IWGP.
Yep. Why did someone write IGP? I don't know.
It's hard to pronounce sometimes. What does he want on it again, though?
To Ethan, all the best former IWGP U.S. champ, and then your signature. We forgot the W. One of us did. Oh, well. That's what you're here for, to correct us on it.
About to be two-time IWGP U.S. champion.
Yeah. That's going to be a good match. I'll be tuning in. I'm happy y'all are back on Wednesdays again, too.
Yeah, right.
There you go, Ethan. All right, next one is going to be 1 and 3. Let me check what 1 and 3 was. Hold on 1 second. 1 is collage and then die. 3 is murder hall. All right, so this guy got this one.
Okay.
And then he got the collage. Let me see. On the Murder Hawk one.
Hold on.
Go ahead. No worries.
All right, now I got him.
All right, on the collage, he'll take that just signed.
Hold on, now I'm not got the right one. Hold on. Damn it.
No worries.
There's 2 different collages?
Yeah, this one is the one, I think. Yeah, this is the one he wants. There might have been 2 collages. They're
So
close.
He wants 2 different. Sorry. He wants
This one and then the Murder Hawk one.
That's a collage too, so that's why I was confused.
Yeah. I think we'll just call that one Murder Hawk going forward. That way there's no...
Murder Hawk collage.
Yeah.
All right, now I got him.
On the Murder Hawk collage, he'd like you to write to Shannon.
Shannon.
Yep. Then he would like you to write the Murder Hawk and then just sign it.
All right.
And on the other one, you can just sign.
Okay.
There you go, Shannon. Sorry you couldn't be with us today. Perfect. All right, our next one is going to be the other Lance Hoyt figure.
Okay.
He says if we have red, he'd like it in red. Probably in a smaller box, yeah.
No, I moved it over.
Gotcha. He says, please don't sign over the face, and he would just like you to sign at Lance Hoyt.
Okay, I got you.
There you go, Mr. Lusk.
It's in red. It's on there.
Perfect. Looks good. I love that figure. It's so hard to find. I was going to send one in for myself, but I couldn't find it.
Back when they had first come out, I used to buy them in bulk so I could sell them at independent shows. Now there's very few, and very even more few of the white pants version.
Yep. Okay, our next one is 8x10. Everybody dies. That's this one. And you'll make that to Matt and any inscription you'd like.
M-A-T-T?
Yep, you got it. There you go, Matt. Sorry you couldn't be with us. Next one will be that very same 8x10. You have a yellow?
Yeah, yes, I believe so.
Okay, so he'll want this one in yellow.
It's going to take me a second to...
No rush. Yeah, because we haven't used it yet. It'll probably look pretty good in yellow.
Sorry.
You're good. We haven't used it yet.
There we go. All right. Who's this to?
We're just going to, he wants you to just write Murder Hawk Monster and sign it.
Okay. All it does is looks real good.
Here you go, Dom Fairweather. Sorry you couldn't be with us. Looks really good. All right, the next one will be the one with you and Jake.
All right.
And then he wants it, let's see, to Sean, S-E-A-N, and sign. There you go, Sean. Sorry you couldn't be with us today. All right. Our next one will be that same one with Jake.
Okay.
And you're going to make that to Miss Lady Hawk and your best friend and however you want to sign it. You know who that is.
I do.
She grabbed another photo. She's going to have an entire house of Lance stuff soon. There you go, Miss Lady Hawk. All right. Our next one will be the 8x10 dies. This one here.
Okay. I'm going to snack for a second.
Go right ahead.
What's his name ever get back to you?
Oh, Cliff. No, this is the first one I've seen him pop on. And maybe he doesn't know he has to kind of have really, really good connection sometimes. You can't be on the road. It doesn't work. StreamYard takes a lot of bandwidth. So But you know, he got his picture signed, so he won't be angry. So
maybe he'll find a Wi-Fi and stop and connect to real quick.
yeah, if he pops in before we finish up, then for sure. But
any other fun questions or anything?
We did yours, Dan, already. So Jessica said she's okay with an entire House of Lance stuff. You guys feel free to ask any further questions if you'd like. Here's one. Right now, the talent in the WWE, who would you like to face the most right now if they were to come to AEW? Like if they open that forbidden door and you guys are able to work with WWE folks.
You know, he's a guy that I actually worked with in Japan a lot, but we never actually got a chance to have a match against each other, and it's Ricochet. I just think, you know, just his ability and his style, some of my best matches ever in my career have been against guys like AJ Styles, Will Ospreay, Ray Phoenix, you know, most recently with AEW. And I just know, you know, Ricochet is so amazingly talented that the combination of what he can do and what I can do in one ring together in a good singles match with good time, oh, man, I don't think anybody could touch us.
That would be awesome. He did a good spot last night. He jumped from the ladder over top of another ladder and flipped and splashed on like 5 superstars. It was awesome.
He's nuts, man. He's amazing.
If I tried that, my leg would probably rip off and I'd fall straight to the ground.
Yes. Me too. That's why I don't do that. I just throw people over 6 ladders onto other people.
Jessica says, what is your thoughts on Victor Benjamin, the Savage Gentleman?
He thinks he's the peanut butter champion, but he's severely wrong.
Feel free to ask why he's snacking, folks.
Sorry, guys. Hungry hawks aren't any fun.
Let's see. I'm looking to see if anyone else asked anything recently. This one's been asked before. Who's your dream match? Like, I guess from any company.
You know, I don't really have like specific like people. Like I'm not like, oh, I have, you know, a lot of guys and girls would do like checklists of guys or girls that they want to fight in the business. I think there's so much amazing talent out there to localize it to just 10 guys or 10 girls. And I get it, it's fun to say and it's fun to debate and things like that. But for me, it's situational. It's not person. So it's like right now, Kenny Omega is the AEW champion. You know, my match that I have with Moxley on Wednesday, that's one of the things that excites me is because, you know, Mox and I have that history. He beat me for that title in Japan. He bested me for the AEW championship back, you know, last year at the anniversary show. So it's an opportunity to step in the ring with him again and show that, you know, that I'm the guy that's going to take him down, that I'm the guy that belongs in the same level of him and the Kenny Omegas and things like that. So when I say my dream matches, they're championship matches, they're big situation matches. It's not necessarily the person, it's whoever that person is that's involved in that situation. Those are my dream matches.
Someone's asking, how's your turtle?
Kevin the Murder Turtle is doing really good. He's growing, man. He's it's funny. Like I found him in my pool. Like I was cleaning my pool one day and there's this tiny little turtle just swimming across the pool. And I was like, there's a turtle in my pool. And I pulled it out and put it in a tank, and Kevin the Murder Turtle's doing great.
Someone wants to know, what's the cost of your hat that you're wearing right now?
It was free for me. You know, it's an AEW hat, so I'm sure you can go on AEW or shop AEW or AEWshop.com, however they put it, and I'm sure you can buy your own.
Yes, Matt, we did yours already. He says he's a huge fan of yours all the way back to your TNA days.
Thank you, Matt.
So there you go, Nick. The hat's not for sale.
Oh, he's wanting to buy my hat specifically.
Yeah, he wants you to sign your hat and sell it to him.
What's he offering? What's he offering?
What, Nick? There you go. What are you offering? Another person says that we look like long lost brothers for whatever reason.
Wait, Dave, you and I, or the other?
Us too. Yeah,
okay.
Apparently, I got to work on the beard a little.
We have both big noses. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I definitely don't have the muscles, folks. I don't have a nope. So maybe one day. Would you go to the WWE if you had a chance?
I'm very happy where I am right now.
Someone said, Jessica said, you cooked a London broil the other day. What you going to cook next?
After I get done with this, I'm probably just going to cook up a steak I've had seasoning for a little bit.
That sounds good. I might get some chicken wings. Let's see. We got a Canadian hat joke. They said, can I have your hat for $1 Canadian? Jericho and Christian pulled it off. Maybe I can.
No. I don't know how you say no in Canadian, but no.
You're making Jessica hungry.
All right, let's get back at it.
All right, our next one is the 8x10 dies. This one.
There we go.
And you'll just make it to Ron, R-O-N, and then any inscription you'd like. There you go, Mr. Ron Sutton. Sorry you couldn't be with us. All right, next one will be the U.S. Champ one.
All right.
And we'll make that to Harlan, Harlyn. And just your signature. There you go, Harlan. Okay, and then we should have a ring or two left.
Yeah, we do.
You can just sign all the rings.
Okay.
In the same corners. And then we'll just, I think there's 2 left, I think. Maybe 1.
I've got 3 actually that are not.
That's fine. You can just sign each one of them. I kind of saved those to last.
Okay. Any specific color?
Red would pop on it. Maybe black. Red or black.
I have both. So paint pen or Sharpie?
I'm trying to remember I would probably go Sharpie on that.
Okay.
Because of the canvas, how that canvas is.
And just signatures?
Yep, just signatures. I think they're keeping away. A lot of folks are keeping away from the personalization on those because they're going to get like 100 AEW people on it.
Right.
Perfect. The fan says they love your entrance music.
Thank you. A friend of mine named Taylor out of Canada has his own band called Motor League. He made that for me.
Lee Oliver asked, what was it like calling out the wrong state when you were in the rock and rave infection?
Always fun.
I think that's cool. Hogan did it.
Actually, I never called out states. So.
Oh, there you go, Lee. Correction.
That was always that was Jimmy's job. I'd ask for silly things like a jar of peanut butter and a fifth of whiskey and silly stuff like that.
That actually sounds pretty good, whiskey and peanut butter.
I have some peanut butter whiskey right now in the freezer. So these are all signed.
Perfect. Someone asked, are you ready for the death match, and are you going to put the red back in it? I hope there's barbed wire and blood. Both talk.
Now, say that again. Am I ready for it? And what else?
Something about, are you going to put the red back in it? I guess some blood, barbed wire.
Are you talking about my hair?
Yeah, I'm thinking your hair. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've been pretty straightforward, and that's why it's been straight black for a while now.
Oh, Nick said, have you tried the new peanut butter whiskey? But he thinks you just answered that and said you did.
Yes, I've tried a couple different brands of it. So.
Oh, all right. Well, that's everything we had to sign. We'll of course have you sign some extras for us, but we'll do that when we go offline. Do you have any final words for your fans?
No, I mean I appreciate the ones that came on. I know Monday's an odd day, and then we got a show that's coming up that some people tend to watch here in a little bit, and hope you guys caught some elevation tonight on YouTube. If not, check it out, turn it on, watch me demolish a kid, and then tune in to Wednesday Night Dynamite. Watch John Mox and I beat the ever-living crap out of each other for that New Japan IWGP US Championship, and watch me become the new IWGP US Champion.
And then maybe he'll bring me in as his manager. I can replace Jake.
Yeah, I need somebody.
Yeah, right.
I need to kill other people, so I need victims every time.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for joining us. We did pretty awesome for a Monday. Thanks everybody, and we'll see you soon.